Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We're last year's heroes. I am Nathan.
I want to go third this time.
Too late.
Shit.
And this is Tim Jerry.
Tim Jerry has no eyes. The perp has no need for eyes.
Tim Jerry looks a little worse than for wear.
Tim Jerry has certainly had better days.
So hey, who remembers those stairs we were going to go down?
Oh, shit.
We just went down them.
My goodness.
Catacombs of Catharticism. Skeletons.
You know, you got so close to like 3 different words there.
True. Also, my favorite thing about this game is that it gives you souls for killing skeleton, takes them away, and then says, ah.
No. You
Oh, they
just don't get them.
You don't get them?
Yeah. That's how you tell when you've actually killed them. Right? So you can only tell... Skeletons have a revive mechanic where you don't actually get their souls until they're actually dead. The only way you lose souls is by dying.
Now, I do kind of miss back in Dark Souls 1, where if you fought them with a weapon that had any faith scaling whatsoever, that dude was just posing for a while.
Yeah.
But if you fought them with anything that had a faith scaling, they just stayed dead.
Yeah.
They did not get back up.
Yeah, that was the trick, was to take the shortcut to across the dragon, grab the Astora straight sword, and just use that for here.
Wait,
for
go up?
Catacombs.
Yeah, go up the stairs. There's a hidden door.
Nice. But nah. My trick was to... Son of a bitch, not again with this.
It was just an archer, don't worry.
Your trick was to always be Faith.
My trick was to always be Faith, and also to just use the Astora straight sword for the entire game.
Hello. Goodbye.
He was styling on you.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh, he's gotta climb up to try again. At least give him that, right? At
Yeah.
least give him a chance to try again to hit you. Alright? Just get in the doorway. He wants to try again. Here he goes.
Styling. Oh, you didn't even catch the animation.
I did not.
Where'd he go? Okay.
You failed the second time.
So Faith doesn't do that in this?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Hmm.
Hey, Roxy.
Yeah?
How many times?
How many times what?
When me and Roxy were going through this co-op, Roxy would hit every single one of those buttons. But it wouldn't be Roxy that got hit by the trap.
I know, right? I would just be wandering. I'd just be walking along, be like, oh, shit, I accidentally hit a trap.
That one.
Time to dodge. And Nathan would be right behind me.
I don't remember what this brings you to, but
He's not dead.
Merry Christmas.
He is not dead. Oh, I remember that. I remember that floor.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Pyromancy Tome.
I don't think it falls out. Yeah, you're on it right now. You're fine.
Huh. Which one was it that did that?
I don't think anything here falls out from under you. Other than the bridge. Oh!
He died.
He did.
He got souls.
But no, like, you wouldn't even notice that you pressed the button, half of them, until I said ow.
That's my way of finding traps. I step everywhere and see if you suffer.
This is the life that I lead. But no.
You're a pincushion.
I am. And it didn't help that I could always be fine because heal,
Yeah.
right? Because of course I bring heal. Of course. It's too helpful. And I am too bad.
But great heal, though. Also, that door. Straight ahead. No,
Straight
left.
ahead.
There you go. I believe that's one.
It's
Or
also
it's
an
just
item.
an item. It might not even be a secret.
There's not that many secret walls in this one.
There's a good bit that's really confusing as to why they're there, because they just take you to the same spots. Some secret walls literally just bring you to a hallway you can get to normally, and it's fucking weird.
Hey, who remembers the illusory walls of Dark Souls 2?
What, all 3 of them?
Well, not just that, but you couldn't just hit them. You had to
Press A.
yeah.
That was probably the dumbest thing ever.
It's not the dumbest decision Dark Souls 2 made by far.
You got souls for one of those.
I mean,
Maybe
I'm
two.
just gonna keep swinging. Y'all get back up.
Or maybe they're all dead.
They are all dead.
I only saw 132, which is what you've been getting. Yeah, they're all dead.
Those are the most.
It's a guy.
It's on me. It's a girl.
Oh yeah, there's a girl.
Oh, hello. Have you seen my
Have
control?
you-
I'm not gonna...
At least for Tim Jerry.
Yes, I see. Horace is probably, sir. If you have
What?
the time, I will lay prison
Boom,
stones to cover
boom,
my
boom,
word.
boom, 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 boom.
Are you done
boom,
talking, lady?
boom, boom,
I'm
boom,
ready to
boom,
go.
Madam, I think I am done with this conversation.
Hey, lizard. Nice.
I would have laughed if you did all the charge and missed.
And then had to chase after it and fall down a pit.
Yeah.
Ah, son of a bitch!
Cascading failure.
I think that's a drop down, but you might want to look first.
I don't believe it is.
Yeah, that's death.
That's a
There's
death.
there's like one or two that is a drop down. To items.
You got a little something in your arm there.
Fuck, that's lodged in there good, huh?
It's okay, just do a dodge roll, eventually it'll go out.
I'm gonna need some real big tweezers.
Need a lot of Neosporin for this one. Okay,
Well,
there it
it's
goes.
gone.
So, hey, who's ready for the best thing ever?
This is
Absolutely not, senor. Oh, hey, how's
there
it going?
he is. Skeleton Ball!
I love it.
don't forget to break Skeleton Ball's commander.
Blech.
Alright, that is a problem that I will have to
To the
take care
right.
of.
To the right. Kill him. Oh, shit. He's getting away. Get him!
No, 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 no! Sir? Sir?
There you go.
Why is it just a skeleton with a hat?
Don't forget to turn around and get your free loot.
I'm aware.
He threw a ball at you.
He threw a Dark Soul ball at you.
Filthy fucking hexer. Anyway.
I feel like that's just a slur.
there it is.
As you were saying?
I feel that's just a slur that everyone wants to use because it's like jumping on the same fucking train.
Well, no, I say it because I'm a good faith boy.
I mean,
I am a
You're-
good paladin.
you're both right and you're both wrong.
You know what? I don't want any part of what's in here.
No,
Yeah.
break some. Break some. You gotta teach the good people what's going on in this room.
I mean, absolutely nothing. It's just a bunch of jars, right?
Yeah, it's just a bunch of jars.
Just a bunch of doors.
I mean, they're not cursed jars.
Ah!
You get the milk ring, though. That's the good one.
But yeah, I feel like a lot of people just shit on hexes because that was the mean thing to do. But
Well-
also, Nathan is just, by the way, watch out.
Son of a bitch! It was me this time.
Yeah, I saw it.
Only you can blame yourself for this.
But at the same time, it's completely within Nathan's character to shit on a hexer.
Don't you get back up? Yes, you do.
Get back down there.
I feel like a lot of the issue that people had with hexes in Dark Souls 2 was because they fit into everything. Like, you could augment just about any build with hexes. Which I guess a lot of people found boring.
I always thought
You
that
needed
hex
fucking
builds-
intelligence and faith to do hexes.
Yes.
Yeah, but I thought everything else, like, stopped scaling early enough. Like, that's my understanding of it as someone who did not get into the meta of Dark Souls 2 because I
Well-
found it very boring.
The thing with hexes, right, was watch out. There you go, good boy.
Thank you.
The thing with hexes.
This falls. Or
Yeah.
that's
It's
a
just
hole.
a hole. The thing with hexes is, unlike pyromancy, that scaled with just it needed both intelligence and faith, but it scaled with your highest.
Hex is scaled with both, yeah.
No, it scaled with your lowest.
Hmm.
So you had to build. Hey, another
So-
ball.
Hmm.
You needed to really put points into both for them to actually be viable, which means you put less points into your health, your strength, your damage, which I guess if you're trying to be a spellcaster, that works.
Basically, hexes were hard to pull off.
Yeah, but they also had like some pretty busted spells, as far as I can remember.
Was Vow of Silence in Dark Souls 2?
I want to say so.
Or no,
But I
because
don't
Vow
remember.
of Silence only works for weapon arts, right?
I don't know. I just don't know.
Just a heads up for DS2, every casting class was busted in DS2 at launch.
And then they nerfed Faith.
And
They
Pyromancy.
didn't just nerf Faith. Good fucking lord.
I know, but the nerf to Faith was difficult for me to take because it was a bug. It was unintentional. Like, they were trying to make Faith a more niche thing by giving it bigger hits and fewer casting ability. Like, you couldn't cast it as often as the other spell types. That was the entire idea. It was supposed to be, like, 1 or 2 big hits, and then you have to go home. But they flipped a bad switch, and instead of it getting a 33% increase to damage, it got a 33% decrease to damage.
That's silly. But also, Flame Swath only had 2 casts, and it went from doing 1,000 damage in 1 hit to doing 200 damage.
Well, like, I can understand where they came from with the whole idea of make miracles less spammy, because on release, you got 11 fucking casts of Lightning Spear and all the Lightning Spear variants, and they did a shit zillion damage. It was stupid.
I mean, you had to like equip the same spell a lot of times to get more casts, right? Because it was initially 6.
Yes and no, because the more you scaled, like the higher your casting stat was, the more you got of that spell, right? Like, I think it was attunement back then that dictated how many spells you got of a particular spell slot.
Was there an attunement slot in Dark Souls 2?
Yeah. Attunement's been there since Demons, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, it's
I don't think it's in Dark Souls 1.
It is.
yeah.
Because you still need a stat for creating spell slots.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Okay. By the way, Bone Wheels.
Bone Wheels.
They don't do as much damage as they did in Dark Souls 1.
And they don't stun lock as much.
Yeah. They're better designed Bone Wheels.
They still instill fear though.
They don't instill fear in me anymore.
They don't instill fear the way they did.
Listen, my lizard brain just has that same gut reaction of shit, shield.
I mean, this game treats shield like a dirty word, so
You can still use a shield. It's
You can.
balanced.
You can. That's the thing. You still very much can. It's just not as strong as it was in Dark Souls 1.
Which was fucking ridiculous in Dark Souls 1.
Which means the whole game was kind of made around it. And then when there were things that were better than shielding, you were kind of fucked.
yeah, like, okay, I'm always going to be a proponent for shields. Just, it's what I like. I prefer caution over aggression.
By the way, one of those is a fake wall.
Yes, it is.
One of these. Not that one. Nice dodge.
Where? It, oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Sorig!
Another fucking... Okay, how do we feel about Sorig? Because he just sort of stole everything from every NPC.
What's that?
Like,
You missed the fake wall, by the way.
I did. Like, Sorig feels weird to me because he's so... I don't know how to put it. Like, he stole Tarkus's armor. He stole the great sword from the Fume Knight.
That's really it.
And then he's got the fucking Night Slayer's ring, which I'm pretty sure a different NPC had in Dark 2? I don't remember who had it.
It's that one.
It was Sword?
No, that's the door.
Oh.
I think. No. Hit the fucking wall. It's one of these. It's this one.
There we go.
Finally.
Eventually, if you hit enough walls, one of them is bound to break.
Blunt force solutions.
Yeah, I would use Night Slayer Ring in PvP because I was already using a fucking huge ass fucking weapon.
Doesn't the Night Slayer's ring only increase the amount of stamina damage you do to shielding enemies?
Yes,
Okay.
that's why I would use it on a huge weapon. One hit, they have lost all their endurance from shielding.
One hit, open up.
And that just leads to, I guess, a parry attack, even though it's not really a parry.
It's...
I mean, it's the same attack you do when you parry someone, or
Yeah.
a follow-up.
But it's something entirely different. It's like, it's like a stun hit. I don't know what they call it.
By the way, there's a skeleton with a hat around here.
Yes, there is.
You say you're right.
Can you get his hat?
No, he's already got his hat. It's the worker's hat.
Oh.
There he is.
Well, there he goes.
Fucking. I love how fast he can book it. Holy sh! Where did he?
There he
There.
is.
You.
You're not going
Right,
to stop
now
my
go
bone
look at the
circle.
ball. Go look at the ball.
Now does the ball become a crab?
There's a crab in the ball.
Yeah, that's probably the freaking, like, that freaked me out the most when I was like, what the fuck is this doing
Why
here?
is there a crab here?
You killed it.
Who let this crab in here?
He doesn't fight you or anything. He's just a little boy.
He is.
So, yeah, you kill those skeletons with a hat, and they, like, control the giant skeleton balls. So when you kill the hat skeleton, I'm using the word skeleton a lot here.
I mean, we are in the town of skeletons.
But
Bony
yeah.
boys.
Bony boys. But yeah, you kill the skeleton with a hat to kill the skeleton ball. And the first one has a bone shard, which is, you know, really nice. The second one has a crab? Question mark?
Arrgh!
You have died.
I'm fine.
I think those were more scary in DS1 also.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they did a shit zillion damage.
It was like, you didn't look up enough.
I mean, what kind of adventurer looks up in a live one? Wait, hold on. Where did you...
I mean, there
You
are
missed one.
rats. Oh wait, you already killed the rats.
I killed a lot of rats.
But you missed one.
There's a giant rat and 4 little boys.
Yeah.
He killed the giant rat.
And I guess I only killed 3 little boys. Maybe we should use different terminology.
There's a point in time where you just watch so many, or listen to the McElroys so many times, you just start referring to everything as a boy.
Yeah.
And that gets worrying
It
after a
is.
certain point.
Because you can't really say Milky Boys and that be an okay sentence.
You really can't. There's very few applications of that terminology that are okay.
You,
I am
Yeah.
lost.
yeah, you don't do that. There's another hallway you're supposed to go down.
Oh,
Like, on the first floor.
okay. Down we go.
To the right.
Yeah. It's all the way at the end.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
You're making it.
I spend a lot of time in this game just going for blunt force solutions to mapping and just general speaking awareness. I
Look at
don't
him,
I
standing
don't
like a
necessarily
hero.
believe in learning.
Okay,
It shows.
there's a message there. We're offline.
Yeah, it's always there.
What does it say?
It's telling you about the bridge.
Suspended bridge is wearing thin.
Oh, okay.
Don't forget to pull the lever. Pull the lever, Kronk.
Are we gonna reenact Indiana Jones?
Do, 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 do.
Now, Nathan.
Don't I need to go up there?
No.
You can if you want to talk to Henri, but that doesn't matter. She doesn't really do much.
Now, Nathan, every time you've done this before, you've killed yourself. Please get off the bridge first. One made it through. There they go. Bye!
Alright, so the question is, do you fight the first boss and then come back?
You fight the boss and come back.
Yeah.
It's just closer.
Yeah. I always thought this door was weirdly, like, low res.
Yeah, it's very weird texture.
It's a smooth door.
It's a smooth door.
And that's how they hide how low of a texture resolution it has.
Yeah.
It's so smooth, guys. Come on.
Check my 32-bit door, guys.
Now, how did that get past? Like,
I feel like it was supposed to have inscriptions on it or something, and that's
Yeah,
what the
right?
look was supposed to be, but...
Now, as someone who has dissected a skull, they don't make very good mugs.
they don't, and also, when?
High school? Or
Yeah.
whatever? Like, science shit?
Yeah.
We had very different experiences. They wouldn't even let us dissect frogs.
Wow. No, we didn't dissect frogs, but we did dissect a cow heart, a sheep's eye, a sheep's skull to get to the brain, and then as part of the finale, we dissected an entire cat.
The saddest part.
We named ours Brad. She was a good girl.
I mean, to be fair, there isn't many shortage of the cat bones.
Alright, up, up, up. Because we don't want to die to that. That'd be
Is-
embarrassing.
Isn't that like instant death or
That look how much damage he got in it. Got hit by it for just a little bit.
for one whole frame of hitting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made Volnir a lot harder from when we first played. He's gonna bring Smackdown on you.
That isn't that weird though? Like, Volnir, patch 1, really fucking dumb. Worst boss in the game.
I mean, here's the thing.
He's gonna
He's
start
still
climbing.
really dumb, and he's still among the worst bosses. But he just does damage.
And now he has Skeleton Boys.
And then he reaches a limit and pulls out a fucking sword for no reason. Like,
There it be.
Yeah, you can
You
get
said-
that sword. It's actually a pretty good sword now. I'm gonna get you to it. There you go.
you got one more bracer left.
Excuse me, Weed Lord.
What if touching the sword had a hitbox? That would be fucking terrible.
Oh shit, shit,
Run, run,
shit,
run, run,
shit,
run.
shit.
He's gonna be climbing.
Imagine not knowing that mechanic and then running with the mist. Hi guys, I'm your guy.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to stop hitting me.
I mean, we wouldn't know that mechanic because we always killed him so quickly because he's so easy. He was so easy at first.
Yeah.
Ah, God. Fucking, you do not get to use Wrath of the Gods on me.
Yeah, that's what a sword does.
And then the last like 3 hits are the fucking most aggravating ever. Hey, can I smack your bracer?
Please, put your hand where I can reach.
There's only one room. There's. I lost the voice.
There we go.
It's probably for talking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're talking like a normal person for too long.
Yeah. You could not inhabit Tim Jerry for very long.
Listen, I don't think many of us can.
He left you like a spirit.
I mean, look. When I start to inhabit Tim Jerry, I will not stop. So I need to not do that right now.
Oh yeah, I forgot that that's something you usually do when you play Dark Souls.
There's
We'll
only
get
room
there.
here for one Pope.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
And I'm worried about what'll happen to me when we get there.
Maybe you just won't have that attachment to Tim Jerry like you normally have attachments.
You know, maybe. Since Tim Jerry is not my wonderful faith boy.
Is that supposed to be High Lord Volnir's actual skull?
It is way too small.
Well, I mean, that's just like some apparition created by the darkness and undead magic. But what if that was like the actual man's skull?
I don't know.
Volnir? Do you live in a mug?
Are you a mug?
Volnir, are you a mug?
You gotta tell me if you're a mug.
Jamook.
If you're a mug, I gotta know. Alright.